I guess the next is our lightning talks. So I think our only lightning talk speaker for tonight is Marc from Logica.
Actually, akala ko next week pa yung ano. So, dapat gusto ko sana mag-talk, but lightning talk na lang.
Teka, ini-exit ko na.
Meron kami doon sa...
Ayun yan.
Kinose po ba?
Ayan. Okay. Grabe yung engine ito ah.
Upo na lang ako kasi magkukod ako. So, ang title nito ko ay Prepend. Malalaman niyo sa huling part yung reason. Yung mga nakaka-gets ng reason in the middle of the talk. Don't spoil it for the others. So, no GOT spoiler, please. Okay, so
Yung size.
So, I have this thing, and it includes A and B. If you look at the code, A is just another module that has a print method, and it calls super. Same with B. It just puts B, and it has super. It calls super. So, ano sa tingin nyo guys ang mangyayari kapag printin ko yung new instance ng thing? So, let's try. So, it just printed thing. Bakit? Kasi, if I look at the thing ancestors, yung method lookup niya, nakikita na niya agad yung print method sa thing, and it will not proceed sa A and B. But I want to add additional behavior on top of printing the word thing. I want to print A and B before printing thing. So looking at the ancestors, looks like what I would need to do is add A and B here, right? Correct? So, how would I do that? So, in Rails, I've been looking at the Rails source code recently. So, they have this thing called, let's just say it's a parent. Okay? Let's just define a class parent. And I will just move the print method in the parent. Okay? So now, if I reevaluate everything, you get thing, A, B, and parent. Still, thing is here. It still precedes before A and B, but now the print method is in parent. So now you can print A, B, and thing. So this is like a technique to add additional behavior without overriding existing behavior. So in Rails, there is this thing called metal. So ganun din siya. Basically, it adds behavior on top of the default behavior. So I tried creating a fake controller class that has a fake action controller base. May before action siya, filter, and then may index method. Nagpiprint lang siya kung ano yung method niya, basically. So I would expect to print filter, index, and here's something else. So how is this done? Mayroong filtering na ini-include, which is required here. So basically, din-define lang niya yung before action. It's not important in this lightning talk. The important part is I'm adding modules on top of metal. So sa Rails, mayroong ganyan. It includes a lot of stuff like URL helpers, something like that, and so on and so forth. Actually, we can test first kung gumagana tong code na to. Check ko lang. Okay, so filter index do after action stop. So yung kaya may do after action stop kasi sa filtering, sobrang bare bones lang siya. Hindi ko pa ginagawa yung after action. So ito lang yan. So if we check the Rails source code, let's just look for something that inherits method. Okay. So for example, ito, action controller API inherits from method. And action controller base. So actually, pwede mong gawin sa Rails. So undocumented siya. I guess it's not a popular feature, but if you don't want the extra baggage of the methods that you don't use, say you don't like filters, you could just go straight to method. So something to learn in the Rails source code. So what's the point of all this? Kasi yung metal is conductor ng lightning. So yun yung lightning talk. Yun lang.
Mark, may tanong ako.
May question ka?
Ano yung plugin na gamit mo para parang ina-execute ba niya yung Ruby code mo?
Yes, so I have this gem called Seeing is Believing. So basically, it evaluates Ruby code in your editor. So meron niyang plugins for Sublime, for your popular text editor, but I use the Vim plugin. So Seeing is Believing gem. So another nifty tool. So that's it. Actually, you can go visit the Seeing is Believing. Yeah. Yeah. That's the gem that that's the gem and Vim plugin that I'm using to create experiment Ruby code and evaluating it the same as in my editor. So yun lang. Questions? All right. Thank you.